What's going on, everybody? It's Dan the Realtor, your local Montgomery County real estate agent, back again with another video. Today we're going to be taking a look at some single level homes and some multi-generational houses. All right, let's go. So if you're new here, I'm Dan the Realtor, your local Montgomery County real estate agent, back again with another video. Welcome to Live Moco, your go-to source for all things real estate here in Montgomery County. Whether you're a first-time home buyer, looking to upgrade, or you just like looking at beautiful houses, you've come to the right place. Here at Live Moco, we show you some of the most beautiful homes, share expert tips, and take you around some of the most desirable neighborhoods Montgomery County has to offer. Today, a lot of families are finding it much more beneficial to move in with family members or to couple up. We have aging parents, and it's much more beneficial for some of our aging parents to live in single floor homes and what we call multi-generational homes. I happen to have one right behind me. This property's got 3 beds, 2 baths, and 1,100 square feet of space. It's on the market right now for $435,000. Let's take a look. Let me know what you think. So this lot is a 23,000 square foot lot. We are out here. If you saw the cornfields, we are out here, but this is where you're getting a lot of space. And this is a single floor home here. Perfect for downsizers or even just multi-generational families. Got a smaller family, but don't want to deal with the cockajane stairs. Looks like a new roof on there too. Let's take a look. Let me know what you think. I love the hardwood floors in this home. They look like they have recently been updated. Got an updated fireplace. Looks like bricking in the attic, like an insert in there. Right into your kitchen. This is super cute. Little dinette. I like these hardwood cabinets. I told my wife we should get some of those. She's like, no, we ain't getting no hardwood countertops. Smack on. That's my wife's voice. No, it's gonna get all dirty. It's gonna absorb stains. Same thing. These joints will look dope. No, I said yes, ma'am. Happy wife, happy life is what I always say. I feel like I created that saying. Second bedroom, or first bedroom actually. These large windows are incredible. You got a lot of space and a lot of light. First bathroom here, and they did a very tasteful renovation. Second bedroom. One of my comments on my video says, slow down, bro. So I take all feedback, bro. I take positive and negative feedback, all the same. And this is the master bedroom. decent size, but you know, this is single floor living. And some people might say, well, if I do that, I might as well get an apartment. Yeah, but if you got an apartment, you don't own it. This, you'd own. Or if you're just balling on a budget and you want to buy yourself a starter home. But, you know, these are definitely some options that you can consider. Backyard, 23,000 square feet. It goes all the way back to the back there. Let's walk around. This has got a lot of parking. I would love to see those bloom. I would love to see those bloom. All right, so I don't know if you guys can hear that chicken, turkey, or something, rooster. I'm from PG County, man. I don't know about all these animals. Anyway, that's your lot right there. Pretty big. You have a whole party out here. All right, let's take a look inside. Let's see how much this bad boy is going to cost you per month. All right, so what do you think about this house? Single family living, got a nice little space, big spot out back. Pretty cool, right? All right, how much does it cost per month? A $435,000 house. Assuming you're going to be using the 5% down payment with a 30-year fixed conventional loan, your down payment ends up being around $21,750, and your monthly payment ends up being around $3,385 per month. Now, all that includes your principal, interest, taxes, and insurance. This is just an estimate. Make sure to check with your individual lender first. Now, I've got another property to show you over in North Potomac. I'll see you when I get there. All right, so we're at our second home of the day. Today we're looking at single floor living. This property behind me has 4 beds, 2 bathrooms, 1,600 square feet of living space. It sits on a 19,000 square foot acre lot, built in 1972, and it's got $5 HOA fee. Let's take a look inside. Let me know what you think. All right, I like this. Right, one thing you'll notice immediately is we are in a cul-de-sac, which is very cool. If you want some peace and quiet, that's something that'll definitely sell your parentals if you're all trying to move into one area here, into one house. This got a nice mid-century vibe to it. Got your carport here. They got some pretty flowers. All right, let's take a look inside. So they just updated their carpet, so they want me to take my shoes off. These are those shoes. Will do. I like following the rules. Okay. So everything in this home is on one floor. Nice multi-generational living here. Got a little room here. Not sure if they're technically calling this a bedroom. Got a lot of natural light in this home. Okay, so this room looks like a great room. Living room, great room. Love the skylights, very nice. And this looks like it could be a dining room. Into your kitchen area, very nice. got a lot of natural light, but this is a very good option for downsizing. Everything is nice and updated. Move right in. You don't got to make a whole bunch of repairs. All right, where are we? I'm disoriented. Oh, I see. Everything kind of goes in a circle. So this is the second bedroom here. And then the bathrooms. This is the second bathroom we've seen today. Or in this house, rather. And then this looks like another bedroom, which is pretty cool because it's got two entrances. So you could treat this like a den, or you could just treat it like another bedroom. Just depends what your needs are. It faces the front of the house, so that's pretty cool. Then you got one more bedroom here. I think this is the master bedroom. Yes, because it's got the bathroom in there. And look at that light. The natural light is really nice. Closet into the bathroom. Is this a Jack and Jill? Yeah, okay, cool. So we saw this one in the hallway. Okay, let's take a look outside. I'm gonna put my shoes on for that. I'll see y'all in a second. Oh, I don't know how I'm gonna do this. Oh, I know what I'll do. I'll walk around. Then we'll walk back in. Let me just pick my shoes up. Okay, shoes in hand. Okay, not too bad. All right, let's see. Let's walk this way. I'm walking with no shoes on, y'all. My wife's gonna be mad. Why your socks so dirty? I'm out here working, girl. That's actually a pretty big yard. 19,000 square feet. All right, let's see how much this one costs. All right, so what did you think about this home? Now, this home is in North Potomac, Maryland. So the price on this one is a little bit higher than where we just came from. So for a 4-bed, 2-bathroom house in this neighborhood, that's going to start you at $734,000. Now, assuming you're going to be using a conventional loan, 30-year fixed rate mortgage with a 5% down payment, that puts your down payment at $36,745 and your monthly payment at $5,594 a month. And add the $5 HOA fee. That includes taxes, interest, principal, and insurance. Again, just an estimate. Make sure to check with your individual lender first. I got one more property I want to show you that I think you might like. I'll see you when I get there. We are at our last single floor home of the day. This property right behind me has 3 beds, 1.5 bathrooms, 1,100 square feet of living space. It sits on an 8,000 square foot lot. It was built in 1949. This property is on the market for $480,000. Let's take a look. Let me know what you think. Now, I love this house. Looks like the house that I grew up in, except it's a little bit different. This isn't a Rambler. This is more like a, well, it is a Rambler, but it's more like a rancher Rambler. Want a cul-de-sac? I like cul-de-sacs. I think those trees are gonna blossom quite nicely. Beautiful curb appeal, nice little, what's those, daisies? Tulips? Y'all tell me in the comments what those are. All right, let's take a look inside. smells good in here. The staging was done really well. I love the remodel that they did in here. Let's take a look at the kitchen first. The backsplash is super cute. Pretty clean and basic. You got your white cabinets. Stainless steel fridge. This looks like quartz. Quartz. Alright. It's a half bath. You know I love a good half bath. Keep people out your business. And you got your little balcony here, or your patio area here. This is cute. Looks like they did a lot of renovations in here. Floors nice and solid. And let's take a look at the bedrooms. Got a coat closet here. Very nice. And you got your bathroom off here. Very clean. I know you guys can't smell, but it smells really good in here. Imagine a fresh summer day. Now smell that. Delicious. Yeah, it smells good. And that's one thing when you're thinking about putting your home on the market that you do want to consider. This smell has a lot to do with how people perceive your home. This feels like the master bedroom here, I do believe. All right, let's get to the second bedroom here, or the third bedroom rather. More like an office. They got it set up as an office, but you can set it up as maybe a baby's room, a little exercise area. Gym. All right, let's take a look outside at your backyard. Single family living is, or single floor living is really really nice. I like it. Okay. Yeah. You got 8,000 square feet back here. Got your little garden. Trying to garden, go off grid. Trying to go off grid. Okay. It's definitely, ooh, I love that patio. That's dope. All right. Let's see how much this one's gonna cost per month. Okay, so what did you think? I like this house. I think it's super cute, mainly because it reminds me of the house that I grew up in. It's kind of built, and the layout's kind of similar. Now, for a $480,000 home at a 6.38 interest rate, which is where we're at today, assuming you're going to be using a 30-year fixed conventional loan with a 5% down payment, that puts your down payment at around $24,000 and your monthly payment at around $3,811. Now, again, this is just an estimate. Make sure to check with your individual lender first. And if you need a good recommendation for an individual lender, make sure to reach out in the comments below and I'll link you up with one in your area. So what do you think about multi-generational living, single floor homes? Does this seem like something that would actually fit your lifestyle? Do you see yourself in the next few years moving towards this type of home? If so, feel free to reach out to me in the comments and let's talk about your home needs, or we can schedule a Zoom call. Now, have you been thinking about moving to Montgomery County? Well, before you do, there's a few things that you'll need to know. because depending on the neighborhood that you buy in, your experience here could feel completely different. I just did a video comparing the pros and cons to a few neighborhoods here in Silver Spring. And if you want to watch that video, click right here because it's coming up right now.